Hi guys, it's Ashley, and today I wanted to talk to you about the recent increase in Asian hate crimes, and I also just want to give you guys some insight into my personal experience being Asian American. I actually filmed part of this video last night and part of this video today, so we're actually going to start with me last night, and I'll introduce the video from there. I'm just so tired. Like every single time I go onto Instagram or onto literally any social media, you just see like Asian hate crime after Asian hate crime. Also, if my eyes look extremely puffy right now, it's because I literally cried from the time I woke up and checked my phone until right now, and it's 11:26 p.m. For many people, it might be like a shock that like this is happening, but I have seen so many Asian hate crimes happen in the past, and as you could probably expect, I faced racism just all the time. I've had people say slurs to me. I've had people pull back their eyes and make fun of me that way, ask me why my eyes are too small. Why is your face so flat? I've had people give me Asian nicknames. I've had people fetishize me, yell things across the street, follow me to my car, literally push and shove me, and it's just despicable and it feels so bad. And for anyone that's not a person of color that's watching this, it's literally like impossible to understand how much that affects people in general, just their mental health and their well-being. And even just being a girl, constantly being afraid of like creepy men, or if you're gonna get killed, or how you just literally can't go out anywhere or do anything on your own without being like hyper vigilant of what's going on around you and just trying to make sure that like you're not going to die. Like I wish that I could go one day without like worrying. I wish I could go one day where like I just actually felt safe and like I could do whatever I wanted without having to be afraid of other people and having to like constantly check my back or be afraid that literally like someone could kill me, kidnap me, rape me. Like those are just realities, and at the present moment just a huge reality for people that are Asian, because I could go out and someone could push me down, someone could randomly beat me up, mug me, hit me with their car. Like I've just seen the absolute worst headlines, just so many of them recently, of things that are happening to people my age, but mostly to people that are elderly, which is just literally like just rotten. I can't even put how I feel into words because that's just so messed up. And like I think about my Asian grandmother, I'm just so afraid like if she goes to the store, like how's she gonna be? And it's something that just like weighs down on me every day. It's like on top of all of the weight that I already have from everything else. And I feel like all these minorities are expected to excel as much as these other white people, but it's really difficult when these fears and these anxieties have to weigh down on you, because it's like your safety is at the bottom of what you should feel before you're able to like excel in other areas of your life. And when that's shaky, it really takes away your focus from anything else. Just over time, it's really hard to bear the weight of all that. Okay guys, it's the next day. I'm still just as upset, but hopefully I'm a little bit like more composed right now. I actually wrote out everything on my phone just because there's a lot that I want to say. We love to see that. And then look at my sweatshirt. I forgot to show before, but it says embrace what makes you you. And I'm wearing it right now just so it like blends in with the earlier video. So actually what I want to do is just read what I wrote in my notes. In the past year, there have been nearly 3,800 anti-Asian attacks, mostly against women. And in 16 of the United States' most populous cities where I know lots of you guys live, there's been a 150% increase in hate crimes compared to the previous year. And in New York City, if you were looking at New York City alone, the increase has been 1,900%, which just infuriates me. And obviously these all didn't just start now. It's been something that's ongoing and that's unfortunately getting worse. So now we have to ask ourselves, why is racism towards Asians so normalized? I know so many people that just think it's fine or say extremely hurtful things to me and just think that it's fine. People walk by, whisper things in my ear, say things about me directly to me when I'm out in public, just like really messed up stuff that a lot of people think that they can just say. And because of like the relative economic privilege that Eastern Asians have, a lot of people can't seem to accept that we experience racism or that our experiences with racism are valid. And many people also don't realize that Southeast Asians face some of the highest poverty rates in the United States. So there's this assumption that all Asians are high earners, and that is wrong. There's so many people that view Asians as a monolith and group us all together, and that's just insanely damaging. Also, Asians themselves, especially East Asians, can use their perceived whiteness as a shield against these attacks and turn a blind eye. And by not making a deal out of this racism and basically just doing this to try not to get hurt out of self-preservation, racism towards Asians gets highly dismissed and is just seen as normal or even funny. Also, this is used to pit minorities against each other. For example, with people asking the Black community, why can't you be more like Asians? It's just unacceptable to pit people against each other in this way. Each minority group experiences racism in different forms, different systemic ways, and creating this idea of the model minority and trying to compare minorities against each other is just really unfair and really harmful. And so a lot of you guys told me that you don't know how to help, and that is okay, because I will tell you, I would try to actually think deeply about your personal prejudices that you've had about Asian people. Ask yourself why you've had them, why you've thought that it was okay, or why these thoughts even passed through your mind. And like, is there anything you've ever said to an Asian person that could have been discriminatory or could have been honestly racist and maybe you didn't even notice? Also, if you're not a person of color, like, how would you feel if you could be killed at anytime, just on the basis of your skin? How would you feel if you had to worry about your family every single day, if you had to spend the rest of your life with this being something that you have to think about constantly and experience constantly, on top of everything else that you're already stressed about? Just imagine adding that on to your everyday life and just let it like sit with you for a second and actually make an attempt to understand and empathize with people that are going through these struggles. I don't understand why people can't comprehend that all humans are multifaceted. We all look different, but at the end of the day, like, we are all the same. We all feel emotions. We all are literally just human, and some people are just so small-brained that they can't comprehend that. And isn't that supposed to be like the beauty of humanity, is that we all look different, we all have different experiences? I know the vast majority of my channel, my just overall demographic, is majority girls and quite a lot of Asian girls specifically, and that actually makes me so happy that I have a demographic like that, because I feel like when I was younger and I watched YouTube, I never really saw anyone that like I felt like I really could relate with, someone that was like going through school, is Asian or is half Asian. So I'm really happy that hopefully I could be relatable for you guys. I know a lot of you guys sent me like the nicest messages ever, and I'm just really thankful for that, and you guys have all been so nice over Instagram. I hope that the comment section here stays positive. I really just want to spread some awareness, and I am begging you guys please to share resources, even if you could share anything that you learned from this video with anyone, especially people that are non-Asian or non-people of color. Even I feel like men could possibly learn something helpful from what I'm saying right now, just because I have that perspective of being a girl and of being a person of color. There's just like so much, like I said before, fear, and at times like this, like, it just really surfaces, and it sucks that this is something that I have to deal with and that so many other people have to deal with. But for now, like, I feel like we have to work through it, and I think that the best thing that we can do is try to really spread love and spread positivity, because I know a lot of this is born out of hatred and out of racism. And so if you see maybe anyone saying anything that sounds racist towards an Asian, even if it's kind of small and you don't know if it's your place to stick up for someone, I think it is your place, and I think that if you stuck up for someone, then they would be grateful for that. So don't be afraid to stick up for people. And also, I think it's good to try to educate people, even if it's your family or your parents, on things like this. Even if you feel like your impact is small, it's not small. And if you have these conversations with people that you know you're helping people like me out, you're helping out the rest of the Asian community, and hopefully the community of other minorities, if you're having those conversations as well. And I also really want to extend all my love out to all of you guys. I really, really hope that you guys are all doing well. I hope that your families are staying safe, and I hope that you guys try to stay happy and stay positive regardless of what's happening. Hello?
Check out this wallet.
Oh my god, are you literally kidding, Andrew?
It's a melon!
Thanks, this really makes me feel happy. a mountain wallet. Andrew, do you have any thoughts?
Stop ruining it. Look what you're doing.
I'm not ruining it.
Look at the fold you made.
Andrew, what are your thoughts? I feel really sad today.
I got my license.
Andrew, you're literally so annoying.
Gotta bring the mood up.
You gotta bring the mood up.
I passed my driver's test.
Andrew, this is a serious question. How has Asian racism impacted you?
Greatly.
I'm
straight up.
You call them out for it if they're racist, and then
But I just
you don't let it get to you because
that's
it's
what I
their
meant by
it's
ignoring
their
it.
mean words, and it's on them for being mean, and it's not on you, and you shouldn't feel any lesser because of it. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's not my fault for them being mean.
Yeah, that's so true.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Andrew. So I think that a lot of what we have to do now is just try to stick up for ourselves. And if you guys can follow other Asian creators or try to stay up to date on like news regarding this, I think that that's really important. I have so many favorite Asian YouTubers. I've listed a whole bunch over on my Instagram. I have like a whole highlight with everything, resources, things like that. All on my Instagram highlight that's just called Help AAPI, so like Help Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. I really wanted to have like a little lasting resource on there that's just like easily tappable through. There's just so many creators out there that I hope that a lot of you guys could follow. I think it's really awesome if you guys can follow people that have different opinions than you or different backgrounds than you, because you can really learn a lot from that. And just I want to like reiterate again, just to be kind and maybe to have some compassion and like a little bit of patience, especially if you have like coworkers that are Asian or friends that are Asian. It's just really hard to like go about life and to go about doing work and to go about finishing things on time when you have all of this other stuff to think about. I think that we need to try to still stay positive and stay together as a community. Even my little community that we have on YouTube here, I love all of you guys, and that really helps me a lot to like stay motivated and to keep like pushing through and keep doing things. So I'm really grateful for all of you guys. I hope that you guys resonated with my little video here. And yeah, I really love you guys. Thank you guys still, of course, for all the support on here and on Instagram. I guess that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys are all doing well, and I love you all.